So I have a lot of just a variety of handmade things. I think almost everything I have is listed in the auction. Right now I'm just trying to see if I could separate this. I made this a long time ago, and I think I'm just gonna make this into a bag. So this is the mouse silhouette. Just to make it into like a not a drawstring, maybe a drawstring. I don't know. This is more like an over the shoulder bag. And I'm also gonna work on some cozies. And I have a couple of pumpkins. Gosh, I don't even remember what I did here. What did I do? Trying to pull this out. What is that? I think it's something else. It could be something that I tucked in from somewhere else. It has to be here. Let me know if you're looking for anything, or just to say hi, or if you're working on something too, if you're a crocheter or some crafter, or any handmade things. We just like to, converse about handmade and whatnot. Oh, I don't know what I did here. Let me see underneath. I might have hidden it under here with all the strings. I need to do something about this too, which means I have to untie them, or cut them and tie them. I might have done something here. Just trying to figure out how to sew the top, and can work on making a bag out of this instead of a beanie. What did I do? So you have a lot of things, flash sales in the bin right now. But if you wanted to customize color, you can let me know too. I did something. This is something. I think this is also something. Just kind of take my work apart. That might be on the other side. Let's see. Just trying to remove the top sewing here. I did something here. Maybe it's over here. Just gonna pull all the strings until something moves. That's okay. By the way, I'm also streaming on YouTube, multi-streaming. Now I'm taking it apart right here. See, everybody missed it. Everyone. Okay, so I feel like I made this 15 years ago. I can finally make this into something else. And kind of look at the progress. Let's see. And there we go. So now I can remove the top. See, it was hiding some strings from the ends of this. So now I can make something out of this. Well, I can do something different with the bottom here. yeah, I just opened it. It looks funny on the inside. I don't know what to do with the inside. I need to do something unless I just line the bag and not worry about the inside. But I do have to tuck this in. Just cut them in the middle and start putting them in. But I might not have the motivation right now. I tried to do something here when I was crocheting the rows, but some I did and some I didn't. That was a long time ago. So might. Yeah, I don't know if I might have. Oh, I do have this. No, I have a different purple actually. It's like a more of a pinky, which might work better if I just put something round edges there and then make a strap and then close the opposite side a different way. I could just decrease and make it more rounded on the bottom. I'm not showing it properly. So if I decrease and make it smaller on the bottom, it'll be like a curve. Hi, Melinda. Thanks for stopping in with your group. How are you today? Hi. So, welcome in everybody. I'm Handcraft Love, and right now I am taking apart this old project that I did a while ago. I don't remember if I followed a pattern for this or not, but you know, it's the mouse logo, and I made it into like a square hat, and I think it was my own idea, and I maybe followed this, but I'm actually gonna repurpose this project into a bag instead of a hat. So that's what I'm kind of fiddling with right now, to try to separate this and just kind of make this more of a bag. So like I might do something later with maybe the lining around here, but I'd liked this for a long time, but I didn't sell it or didn't do anything with it, so we can use it for something else. Okay, now I'm taking the bottom out and see if I can. I don't know. I might need to look up some color inspiration too. But yeah, this is the base of that. And I was showing the inside. This is some extra work that I have to do to tuck these in, or just to make a lining. And that might be easy too, just to make a regular closure on the underneath on the bottom. Make a sew a fabric lining in here, and then add straps on the top. So that's one of the things. I have some things on flash sale in the buy now, and this purple might be. Thank you. I'm trying to see, look at the old projects that I made in the past and see if I like them or if they can be turned into something else. So that's one of them that I was thinking about. It's so funny. I want to see exactly how long it's been, because I keep track of it. Like a lot of the things that I've made, I keep track of when it was made. And I know I kept track of that one, so let me see what year. Haha. I said Mr. and Mrs. Mouse. So it was a pattern that I followed from somebody else from 2014 to 12 years ago. I made that. So I'm happy to repurpose it to something else. So right now I'm working on this project. In the past shows, I always say that anything that you see in the auction or the bin can be made in any color. So if you have a specific color preference or for a gift to make it in a different color, I can make a new one. And if it's something a little bit longer to make, you know, it's going to take a lot longer to put together. I want to make sure like we get kind of a time frame, because I'm sure Melinda understands that too. Sometimes things take a long time to make, so it's better to show the completed projects on the shows. But as well as crochet items, I started selling on Whatnot with craft supplies. So I do have yarn and hooks and a lot of needles because I don't knit, but I might pick that up one day. Just another hobby. I'm looking for the cup pattern, because I know something. Missing some instruction, but so mostly now I have a lot of smaller things that I've been making, and kept on it. I can easily make it within a couple of days and send it out. That's always the issue with handmade. Sometimes it takes a while. So any projects that are custom color and it might take longer, I always try to make it first and then do a sale. Pro tip. I don't have any samples of this one. $32, yeah. So 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 8, 30. I just need one more. I'm happy because I started this yesterday. So the next person that I saw that has this handmade and upcycle market show set up is Darling Face Designs. So whenever she jumps on, close to 8 o'clock, I think. I know she has a lot of stickers. That's okay, Melinda. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for showing off all your awesome handmade things. Okay, so I have 32. Now it's all done. So I close this up and then I would crochet around. Just single crochet. Squeaky. All right. The next person, it's just a lot of people on different sales and things. I'm looking for something here. I don't know if my video kind of cut out, but sometimes that happens when I click away, so I'm sorry about that. Just have to make the tab separate. There's a lot of people on. Let's see. Let's take a look at her shows here just to make sure. Oh, it's at 8:55. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, I figured she might have moved her show, but alrighty. Oh, great. I can, once that runs out, I'll do it again, but what's going on? Flip it around. Okay. Yes. The hook here. So now we're going to go around. So I might stay on for about an hour, just chatting and talk, crocheting. If anyone had not sure. It's so funny when I'm not sure who is here. So let me know if you want to just chat. And talk about anything. I did a show. Oh, it was just yesterday. This week has been so long, so just kind of get lost. I don't understand why there's a knot in here. It's a lot of fuzzies I got. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to edit this one because it was too short. I'm going to do that for... So I'm not going to stay too long then. But here we go. I'm going to keep this flash sale going. I have the other ones running. Do I? There's another flash sale here. But we'll see how long it will take. Might just stay on for an hour. I have a crochet lunch bag that I made with just following another shape of a lunch bag that I used to have in. Let me show you. Let me show it. It's just, I don't know how big you can see it here. It can fit a small, I don't think, maybe not a bento box, but maybe like a sandwich box or a baggie or something. If anybody uses a bag, or it could be a purse, you know. It doesn't have a zipper, but and you can kind of see that it's holy. You can see through it. Oh, there's also a little extra thread here that I need to tuck in. I made this a while ago as well, but it's all cotton thread. So the one on the bottom is double stranded, which means, like on this one, I put the white and then a variegated brown together and used it, so it made it thicker and sturdier. And I could line it too. Always thinking about that thing. But this could be a cute handbag too. And the straps should be pretty good with holding a lunch. Let's see. Just chatting around here. Let's see. And so I'm working on this cozy that I have again. I'm going to pin it right now. Oh, it's pinned already. Yeah, so this is what I'm working on, just to give an idea or example of what is made or what it looks like, because I don't have a sample right now. I think the last one I gave away as a giveaway, so I need to make some more. And I like this deep purple. And a lot of the things, well, recently, a lot of the things I've been making is with scrap yarn, so that means sometimes, like, I might not have a good amount of it to make something larger, so I would make smaller things with it. Okay, getting to the end of this one. I don't even know if I have enough. I might need an extra one though. So fuzzy. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. I just need 2 more. Okay. 32. And go to then I should have made this longer to sew it, but I'll fix it later. It's supposed to be closed together. And check the pattern that I'm using. I'm just trying to read this pattern, trying to remember how to do this. It's been a while since I made these, but insert 9 loops. Okay. It's 4. Oh my gosh. I'm using the right hook. I don't remember. That's the issue. I was like, am I using the right thing? Using the right tool. Is the size of the crochet hook. It makes a difference. Maybe not. Because I was using this for another project. Did I? Okay. It's 4.5, so okay. That's all right. So that's a little puff stitch. Okay, I gotta make a whole bunch of the little puffy stitches. So that's H is 5. So how? I don't have a 4.5. Speaking of, I don't have the right hook size. Let me see. You got hooks everywhere. Let me see. This is 5.5. This is 5. I know that. I don't have a 4.5. This is 4.25 also. They're both the same. And this is smaller. That's an H. It's an F. Yeah, that's smaller. Why does it jump so high? I don't know. But if I put this cup in here, yeah, that should be enough. It's just gonna be a little snug here. That's why the squeaky hook. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else here. Okay. Check on something. Ouch. Find something here. the smaller hook, it's a little annoying. Then I can lose the loop. Hello. Happy Sunday. How are you? Just making some crochet here at the moment. I'm doing good. It's been a busy week, but it's not too bad. It's not as bad as not so hectic week, I guess. Just have things I want to make, and not a lot of time to make things, so I gotta focus on one at a time. Yeah, and it's just like the week goes by so quickly too. I always have we're going to be traveling the second week of September, so won't be on as much, but yeah, September's going to be just busy again. I feel like, yeah, August is gone. It's so gone. Next week is the last week, So at least I want to make some types of pumpkins and shapes, crochet, but just enjoy. The end of the year is always hectic, and it starts like in September for me, and all the holidays, so just do as much as we can. Oh my goodness, squeaky. I hope everything's good for you too. Three, four. Trying to make these puffy stitches. So this is a cup koozie, so oh yeah, especially at my house is just piles of things everywhere, so also been working on that. Just little by little. All of them? No, I always want to get. I always don't have enough here. Let's do that again. I'm trying to see how fast I can make these within the hour to see. It's like trying to figure out small things to make to sell, so that I don't, with commission stuff, it's always takes a little extra time to complete. But I also haven't had as much like commission things, but to do other shows and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and nice to, I think with ray trains and things like that, I like doing those because if they have themes, it keeps me focused on a theme. If I want to make, items, or make sure I source items that are matching to a theme, so that's been helping out a lot with figuring out what to make. Kind of like koozies, like teacher themed koozies are nice to make, especially within the new school year and things like that, and stuff that I like, find things that I enjoy. Some things are not fun to make. It might take too long. I used to make bags and beanies and bags, and so that was my thing 10 or 15 years ago, maybe even 20 years ago. So, well, thank you for stopping in and for the chat. I hope you have a good rest of the Sunday and a good week, and I'll make sure to stop by one of your shows if I can see it, because Whatnot's always also been so busy with everybody's shows. Make sure to catch everybody. And it's always nice to meet the new handmade sellers, or different people selling different things. I always like to I hope you have a good day, the rest of the day. It's like it's almost night. It's already, the sun is setting. I'm getting ready. Let's see. Hello. Just typing around. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's Posh Place. How are you? I don't know if you stopped in, but I've seen some of your shows, and I've been trying to make sure to catch other people's shows, but it's hard to see everybody on the For You page. So make sure to catch. I guess I have to write down the schedules and things like that. So I think, let me check this out here. Also, I may run this one as a flash sale too. I have some keychains that I made. The boho keychain, purse charms. Change the time here. 30 minutes. Let me see which ones I have here. This is a purple one I have. And I just need to add a bead. I found some more pink, so I can make some more of these. Oh, it's a different pink actually. Look at this. So I have this lighter pink, and this is more like a dusty rose purple. I I got a cool theme going on. So I have a purple heart, a dusty rose heart. I have this really fun variegated yarn. It's got the blues and the purples and the green. And I have a few more somewhere. Different colors. I need to make some more of these as well. The wristlet for your keys or for a small purse. I don't think I have any more in here. That's something else. So I'm running that as a flash sale right now. Hello, welcome in. Just showing a few of the things I have here. I think these are the ones I have right now, and the other, I think I'm making a blue one too, and something else. I realized I didn't have everything that I listed, because I listed this one too, but I have this koozies listed. Let me see. I'm gonna add this heart one that I listed yesterday. Actually, it was a different show. So I have this. It's like a little pixel heart style. It's got cool textures. See the inside of it. It's really cool. But they fit in the cold and hot drinks. And that one is, just threw it in, I think it's in the auction actually. That one's in, so really depending on, yeah, this is $4. So it can fit, doesn't have to fit this style cup, of course. You know, your Dunkin' cup to any hot or cold drinks. And then I'm making some more of these pumpkin ones. There's a pumpkin cozy. This can also be made into like an apple. I'm gonna pin that one here. I'll run this one. At least let me just run something. Let me just run some things. I've got some. I'll make some more with the green leaf and little stem, and so I can make this also like an apple for a teacher. They like apples, you know. Maybe they like pumpkins. I like pumpkins. So that one's available. This other, I only have one of these koozies available. Koozies. I'll just run this one here. And I think I wanted to make it thick, like a little bit larger, because this one's a little bit taller. But like this type of koozie is definitely a lot longer, so hopefully I have a little time to work on this and finish it and see how cool it is. I really like it. It's a free pattern that I found online. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let me pin this again. So I put it in the buy now. I also have stickers in the buy now. I have some crochet hook keychain. If anyone's interested on crocheting on the go. Or just like emergency hook if you're stuck somewhere and you need something to do. That's what originally what I buy them for. Put them on a keychain, and if you need to work on something, if you're stuck in an appointment, then you can crochet if you're into that. I did something wrong. That's too fast. I was trying to be too fast. This is much better, actually. So, I'm not going to be on. So we'll see how long I'll be on. Maybe until 7:30, 7:40. Should change. Let's do this here. So if anyone has any interest in some of the items I have listed, you can let me know. I'll still run a couple things here and there in the show as I'm working on this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me check something else here. Songs change so fast. Right. Okay. I'm almost done with the one round. It's so squeaky. Okay, come on. check the next instruction here. I also need to make some Christmas one that I made before. Let's see. Okay. So now I have to do the next one here is here. Be a little bit easier now because I'm doing in between the spaces. Hello, welcome in. Just working on some projects here. Just every time I work with this, I have to look at there's some like little, I don't know if it's dog hair or some old yarn. Okay. All right. This is what the cup is going to be like from the top here, and then the ridges on the puffies on the bottom. And this pattern is, if anyone's interested in the name, it's the Easy. It's like a crafty concept. Claire Cozy. It's a cup koozie from a crafty concept, and I really like the texture of the pattern here. for stopping in. I did see you send me a message about your show. I don't know if I missed it. Oh, I did miss it. It was earlier today. I'm so sorry. I would have stopped by. Just everything is always so busy. Just trying to have a relaxed weekend because it's so busy just earlier in the week. So thank you for stopping in. Just trying to make some of these cup koozies that I saw that I didn't have any like samples of. This is a really nice purple color. I'll make sure to, because I don't feel like the notifications, I can read notifications sometimes on, there's so many shows that pop up, so I have to keep track of people's shows sometimes, and then I can watch. Last week it was so busy I couldn't watch too many things while I was working. I think I need one more. Four, 5, 6, 7, 30. Yep, I need one more. Top here. There we go. And so then I need 5 rows. Alrighty. I hope to have another show later this week and to actually sell something. So this might be a regular craft supply show. I still have a lot of things to list that I need to work on. So I got some more books I need to list to do a show later. I think I put that for the end of September for crafting books. I did get, I have some cookbooks from my parents' house and I eventually want to do, I think we have DVDs show my dad's DVD collection. So I got those things working, trying to figure out when to do. And then just September is going to be busy. So we'll see. I'll fix this one again. Let's do that again. I think I'm gonna finish up after this third row, and so we'll see. So there's the person that wrote this koozie pattern also has a hat pattern that's very similar that I might make a sample of also. I think I made one a while ago, but I don't have it anymore, so to make another one.
Don't miss this WNBA season.
Don't miss this.
With YouTube TV. Terms apply. Cancel any.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My project rolled away. It's rolling away. But I like this too because there might be a pumpkin pattern. It kind of looks like, raspberries or berry texture. I like the texture. It also reminds me of this kind of texture that I made, that I found a pattern on, and this is like a decor piece. And I put on a stick. Okay, I'm almost there. So I have to do 2 more and then something else. Okay. That looks funny. I did something different there. Okay. maybe a little higher. I don't know, just weird. It would look weird. Maybe if I just do it in the stitch, that's the issue. Too many stitches in there. Okay. I'm good with that right now. Let's see. Does it look better? Sort of. Squeaky squeaky. That looks a little better. Keep staring at it. Maybe. Okay, well, looks straight enough, so I think when I do the other stitches, I'll make it look straight, so this sounds good. All right, ready to run off right now and keep working on this project here and some other things. So thank you so much for watching, and let me see if I can find somebody else, because I know the person I wanted to go to is not around right now, so we'll find somebody else. Let's see. There's always so many things I see. Let's find an art and handmade person. Blanket yarn. Just so many things, so many shows right now. All right. Hello, hi Moody. How are you? How's it going? I was gonna raid to somebody right now, but there's just too many people on. It's hard to figure out who to jump to, but I'll just figure it out in a minute. Hope everything's going well for you. It's been good. The week has been so busy, so like I feel like I haven't been on for like a whole week. And on the weekend I did a show yesterday and today, so trying to catch up. But I need to do some more, like a variety of shows, maybe next week. We'll see how the schedule goes. But I'm gonna jump to something else, because there's a lot of bead and people. So I'm trying to figure out somebody else to. Oh yeah, thanks. Just chatting, and I got a lot of things listed that a lot of them I've made like 10 or 15 years ago, so just working on figuring out like what's the like smaller things or things that are made quicker. Yeah. I understand. I move my shows around a lot. I was trying to keep these shows. I always try to do one on the weekend at least, and then maybe a raid train or something different to keep me entertained, instead of just. Well, I've been doing recently a lot more crochet things. Um, but I still need to like set up a craft supply show, really. Ooh, I messed up on that. Okay. It's a good time for conversation, and if I can keep track of my. Thanks for checking it out. Yeah. Um, Anything that you see can be made in a different color as well. But those are the things that I have on hand, like at the moment. So anytime you need something made, you can send me a message. I don't even think on yesterday's show I had the pumpkin listings. Oh yeah, there's the medium pumpkin. So like I'm big into making pumpkins. So the past few years I've been making different pumpkin patterns that I find online. I don't think I've done any recently, so I want to kind of jump back in there and see what new patterns people are making. So this is like a medium pumpkin. This is the largest one that one of the larger ones that I made right now, for like home decor. So this is the top. You can put a cinnamon stick in there. So yeah, I really like it. And this is the best time to, yeah, I put cinnamon sticks. Or you can put a tree bark if you have an issue with cinnamon. Um, but I make these, and it's just you can. I'll sew this up a little bit more, but just stick it right in. I don't glue it in. Just if you lose it, you can always replace it. So me too. Especially this one it's like a fresh one. I bought some. Actually, I bought some. Maybe it was earlier this year, just to keep that in mind. But this one also, I think I'd have to get a smaller one because the hole's not as big. Yeah, just a thinner cinnamon stick, and I might cut it to size because this looks pretty big. So I'd get a smaller cinnamon stick for that one. But yeah, things like that. Trying to figure out with Whatnot, with their like 2-day shipping. Yeah, I did. I have crocheted stem pieces too. So like just a brown, I've made it into like a loop that I put on top too, or like a 3D stem that you can kind of continue on the top and make it a little taller like that. So yeah, it's nice. It's like fabric 3D printing. I also make these little pumpkin koozies. Just been working on like little things like this that are light and easy to make, and I always have to look, because I can always ship this out with a plain white envelope, but at the same time it's always not easy to track. So I don't want them to get lost, and because they can get pressed down in the machine, and hopefully they don't have any issues. Because I've sent these wristlets through the mail, even with a piece of metal, but I put it into a card. So I try to keep the shipping low because they're not as heavy. Things like this are not heavy. So yeah, I had an issue before that somebody sent me with an envelope, and I didn't get it. So I want to make sure, yeah, anything, if I can get tracking. So yeah. I'll just finish this round then. Since I'm a little motivated now. That's true. It's a good time to start collecting things for gifts for the holidays. That would be nice to have like some orders for different colors of this, so I could finish things like this in a couple hours, in any color. So that's why I'm trying to figure out different products that are really quick to make. It's much easier. Yeah, I'm gonna make another one in orange, of course, because I like the look of it. It's actually supposed to be this way. And then let me get. Yeah, I can make fingerless gloves. Actually, I don't think I listed this one, but I have these like mitten gloves that I made a while ago as well. So it's a little, old acrylic. So it's a little scratchy maybe, but that can definitely be made into the same style. Can be made fingerless, and I just don't have the fingers on it. But they fit me. And definitely any color. So I also like doing shows, like crocheting shows as well, when I have conversation with people. Yeah, it gives me ideas on things to make, so I will definitely put that on the list to make, just to show. I think I've seen, there's so many different patterns with fingerless gloves. You could make I was thinking the granny square that you said before, like that kind of stitch, the granny square stitch. I think I've seen fingerless gloves, but it's gonna have some holes in there, so I don't know, we'll see what pattern I can find. I do like the striped one I have, but everybody's more into like the fingerless, so that you can be on your phone and cover that. Yeah, I have a working list of things to make. Yeah, I have some bulky yarn too that I could use. And that's pretty quick to make too. That's a good idea. I'll see what I can find. It's kind of like this too. These could look like a fingerless glove actually. This would be interesting. You know what I mean? And it's pretty thick with this is called the puff stitch. This would be pretty good fingerless gloves. So then you just finish at the end, and that's a good idea. I'll try to make that style, because these are pretty warm right now. My hands are getting warm making these. I'll finish this one right here. Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'd make this piece maybe double the length for the wrist. And the top, I can figure it out. I'll work on it. It's kind of similar to this pattern that but I'm following a free pattern, so to make a variation of that. Yeah. Yeah, so so this is actually, it goes like this. So I need one more round, and you just like decrease a little bit at the bottom, so then it's a little snug on the bottom and it's a little loose on the top, and that's how it would look. I think so. I mean, if they're, they're coffee beverage drinkers. um, Specifically for me, because I live in Florida, having the cold cup drinks. Here's another cup. Like the cold cup drinks, they get sweaty from the hot Florida sun, and you want to keep it, from getting your hands wet. I really like this color too. It looks a little brighter. Let me see another purple here I have. So compared to this one, I keep finding little hairs in there. This one's a little brighter, so this one's darker. You can see that. I think it's whirling around somewhere. So, and I try to use a lot of little balls of scrap, so that if I have a lot of scrap colors, but also like full skeins. So yeah, I really like this one too, because compared to these kind of koozies are kind of short. They're not that great for. I think I made another one in here that actually has a bottom to it. Hold on. This one I made with another pattern that has the bottom part, kind of for that reason. You can use it like a coaster, and it's pretty long, so that like cups like this. Yeah, I like this one too. It's like a pixel heart, but I do want to make it like a lot longer. That would be cute. Yes, I've seen that too, that you can just decorate a flower pot, and that's always various, varying sizes. You want to keep the soil warm too. That'd be a good idea. But I'll have to get some flower pots just to get the right measurement, because there's so many different sizes as well. So that's a lot of things I've been working on right now. Yeah, so I think it's 8 o'clock right now, so I'm going to jump off and see if anyone else is on. It's always so difficult to find. Let me see. Do you know if any specific person is on?